I wonder how can I get so much hate supporting a black woman, and baby, for God's sake, I tell Sean to keep going, cause haters fake outrage just keep showing. Who supporters, who haters, I don't care. I'm only here for the paper. No conversations with my pretty faces. Feeling elated was greatest, yeah. Wake up, go live before work. Recap the night before, it shouldn't hurt. But the haters hurt, it hurt people, hurt people. So I got trolls in the chat. I'm feeling attacked, the feeling is black. I expect it so. They can never knock me off my pivot though. For my good deeds I lost 2 channels. They be like, Tyron, I can't stand you. And I be like, it, you could've stayed in the bushes. My everything is my why. You can watch or keep it pushing.
Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off? Meet this. Can I get a kiss? Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off? Meet this. Can I get a kiss? You love your mommy? You love you too? You wanna get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk. We're gonna walk in the park. You love your mommy?
Team at the time.
Oh man, my mic was muted that whole time. I am so mad at myself. Oh my God. No. No. My God. You haven't heard. Oh my God. I just went on a long, nice rant about this picture. And God damn, I did all that. I did all that, ladies. I am so mad at myself. This is ridiculous. I am so mad at myself right now. I can't believe it. Once again, I'm doing my goddamn job on mute. Once again.
Team at the time.
Say make no sense, ladies. Mm-mm-mm. Damn, that was a nice rant. So that was a nice clip. I ain't even gonna try to repeat myself. Because it ain't gonna hit like it hit the first time. It ain't. Thank you, Rosengard. Thank you, Miss Lady. I just saw your message 10 minutes later. My bad. I can kick myself in the butt. I can kick myself in the butt. Yo, this is crazy. Like, yo, when a person move on, let it be. You don't need closure for everything. I don't know why certain motherfuckers be looking for closure. Like, especially when somebody's showing you they are completely done and done with your funky ass. Like, why? Why? This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Obama himself couldn't have gotten me to post this. That's coming from a woman. He doesn't even respect you. And he has no remorse. He thinks you're not going anywhere, but you still want him and need to learn to love yourself and move on. Sound like he is living in his divine masculinity. Oh, man. That was a play on what most young modern women say. I just want to live in my soft, uh, 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 feminine, divine energy. I guess that's a clean way to say I don't want to work. I want to sell pussy for my basic needs and wants. That's what that sound like. I don't want to work. I want to sell pussy for the things I want and need. Oh God. Now let's check this out. Let's see what's going on with her. Let's see what she talking about. I don't know what they talk. Let's see what they talking about.
So my homegirl told me to ask him for an explanation. Personally, I don't believe in asking niggas for explanations, but this is his explanation. Hey.
What do you want? I'm a little busy right now.
Damn, he came in hot. He picked up the phone like, what do you want? Nigga ain't say hi, hello, hey there, nothing. Hey, what's up, girl? Nah. He came in hot.
So literally last week I caught you in bed with another woman and you can't even sit and answer my call because you're busy.
Yes, I'm busy, bro. What do you want? Get to the point, bro. I'm not.
She said, literally, I caught you in bed last week with another woman, and now you can't answer me because you busy? Girl, if he ain't respect you enough to keep his dick to himself, what made you think he respect you enough to reply to a text?
I just was wondering if there's an explanation for why you went all the way to Houston to fuck another bitch when you really could have stayed doing that in Atlanta, honestly.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for that, love. You know, I was just going through it. You want me to say some fuck shit, nigga? Like you saw what I did. You walked in on me giving dick. Like I don't have an explanation for that, bro.
Nigga, like, yo, I don't have an explanation for that. What is this? I don't have an explanation for that. Girl, I'm caught. I moved out. I moved on. Like what? Like what? In fact, he didn't move out. They still live together. They just not in a relationship no more. This is all bad. This is all bad. He must be at work. Or Him upstairs like Pat. Him upstairs like Pat.
Like, you can forgive me, you cannot forgive me. I don't care. We still live it like you.
Girl, he's not even looking for your forgiveness. He don't give a F. He do not give a F.
We still live in the same apartment. We still live in the same crib. Like,
he said, we still live in the same apartment. We in the same crib. I'm still hitting it. I'm still having my way. I'm still doing what I want. You ain't going nowhere. Get off my goddamn phone. And I got another bitch coming over next weekend. Why would she post this on the internet? Why? This don't make him look bad. It make you look bad. This man is clearly telling you he don't give a damn about you. He don't care how you feel. He don't regret cheating on you. Why are you still there?
I'm not really starting. Not even talking about. You can do all this rah rah, all this blah 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 for the internet. I don't give a flying fuck, man. I never care. Like, let's stop all the bullshit. Let's stop all the fake stunting for the internet, acting like you tough and shit, acting like, oh, I'm breaking up with my boyfriend because he cheated. Stop it, bro. Like, so unless you got something important to say, get off my phone, bro. Because yes, you called me on Tinder, you called me on Hinge, on Bumble. Ooh, you call me on all that shit, but I don't care. So
she called him on mad dating sites. This nigga like, I don't care. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
I'm busy, like I said. You can get back off my phone, and I'm finna go back to doing what I was doing.
You could get back off my phone. Back off my phone. I was in the middle of blowing somebody back out. You interrupted my strokes. Baby, can I stroke you up? I don't mind. You're doing the I don't mind. Baby, can I stroke you now? I don't mind. All through the night, I don't mind. That nigga said, baby, do you mind if I stroke you up? God damn it.
No competition. Get off my phone,
All
bro.
right, bro.
Call back later.
Like, what? So my homegirl.
She like what? Girl, that wasn't cute. That wasn't cute. That was embarrassing. And then you in the call, and now you trying to have a talk and explain what just happened. Girl, we saw what just happened. We saw. We saw what happened. Girl, we saw exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. This was right here was crazy, ladies. This right here was crazy. Oh, man. This right here was crazy. This woman bugged out. She had enough of his ish. She had enough.
JJ, stop.
Look at you. Word of mouth, look at you. Look at you.
JJ, I'm gonna stab you.
You want to lie.
I'm gonna stab you.
Stop me out loud. Stop me out loud.
I am.
Stop me out loud.
I am gonna stab you.
Where the dead on that, nigga? Where the dead on that? Shit still live, nigga. Stop. Where's my baby? Where's my baby?
Nah. He ain't did nothing wrong. His only fault, his only wrongdoing is being a simp ass nigga putting up with this woman for this long. She mad at him because she caught. No, he's mad at her. No, she's mad at him because he caught her cheating numerous times. So now she's mad because he's taking his frustration out online. He went live. She won't let me out the house. I can't leave. She's threatening to do something to me. I'm going live to protect myself. I need a witness. If anything happened, if I end up unalived, if I end up in jail, whatever, I have a witness. So he went live so his family and friends can see what's going on, right?
Hey, look at this girl. Look at her. We're pretty. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. What am I doing? Is she a liar? Where is she? That is she a liar? Where the that is she a liar? Where the that? Ain't nobody expose her. Look, she's locking me out her own.
Nigga, you simp ass nigga. That's her house. If she cheated and that's her house and she wants you out, then you leave. You simp tender dick weenie. You simp weenie. You leave, you bastard. Why you want her? If you keep saying she's a cheat, why do you want her? It look like you fighting to prove your love. She's embarrassed because you letting the world know she's a hoe online, so she want to kick you out of the house. And you so in love, you want to stay. This shit got to stop. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. This shit smell like two broke motherfuckers on parole and probation. This shit smell like them food stamps ain't come on the first like they were supposed to. This shit feel like the weed man on the third floor won't give y'all nothing else on credit because both of y'all owe him. This shit smell like them babies is hungry and neglected in that goddamn house. God damn. Mm-mm-mm. You worry about what she doing with her kitty cat, and she worry about what the mother niggas doing with their money because you ain't got none. I am highly appalled and confused. God damn.
House. Word too pretty. Yo, this shit got 45 views. You hate being embarrassed, right? Word of my grandfather, she fucked my mans, my cousin. All
Nigga, she slept with your mans, your cousin, and you going through all of this? Wait, hold on. Please. What in the hell?
all that. Word of my grandfather.
Nigga said all that. Word to my grandfather.
And she mad at me. What the hell are you mad at me? Word to Larry. Like what? Get off me, gang.
Yo, she choking the shit out this nigga. He's still talking. She's still choking him. Oh my God. So what? I cheated on you. So what? I cheated on you. I know I'm a hoe, but you ain't supposed to tell the world I'm a hoe. Ain't nobody spending no money. Ain't nobody on your Instagram spending money on this pussy. It ain't none of their business I'm a hoe. Nigga, you can't win. You can't win. Just leave, my nigga. You can't embarrass no hoe. Hoes ain't embarrassed. It's impossible to embarrass a hoe. Bitch ain't got no morals, no feelings, nigga. The fuck? The scum of the fucking earth.
In the life and all that right now. Get off me. Where did my baby get off me?
Word to my baby. Nigga, you sure that's your baby? Nigga, you just said she fucked your daddy, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your mans. God damn, nigga, you sure that's your baby? Nigga, that might be your brother. Nigga, you sure that's your baby? Are you sure? I think you better take your ass up to Maury, nigga. You better take your ass up to Maury Povich. What's his name? Maury Povich. Maury something, goddammit. Maury P, goddammit. You better go see Maury.
Where did my baby? I will end this live and be quiet about everything if you get off me.
Yo, she's choking him through the door. She grabbed his hoodie, pulled his hoodie in the house, and then closed and locked the door. So he's stuck leaning against the door, and she's talking shit through the door. What in the hell is going on here? If this ain't toxic, I don't know what the hell toxic is. This is madness. This is madness. This is madness. Now I have to leave that right there. I can't show no more of that because in a few seconds she about to open the door and put a knife to his throat, and I don't want to show that on YouTube, so we're not going to see no more of that. I definitely don't want to show that on YouTube. Texas, 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 Texas. What in the hell is going on in Texas? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Nurse reveals shocking STD rates in Houston during spring break. Rodeo season in the first night in Houston. This is disgusting. God bless this nurse. She's doing the Lord's work. God bless this nurse. She's doing the Lord's work. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Shout out to this woman. But let's see what she got to say.
In honor of spring break and all y'all going to Houston, I'm going to tell y'all what the STD rate has been from 2025 to 2026 in case you decided to go out there and hunch. Yeah, this for you. I just thought somebody was calling me. Okay, syphilis has surged all the way up to 79% in the year 2025, leading into 2026. HIV has surged and increased in 17%. Gonorrhea, chlamydia has surged 32%. And the ages are from 15 to 24 years old with that. All the hot spots, where they're saying like the main source
15 to 24 years old.
sources of these STDs are coming from Montrose, downtown, OST, South Union area. The demographic is Black people, Hispanics, whites, ranging from the ages 15 to 35. Yeah, so if you went to Houston for spring break, I hope you didn't hunch nobody out there. Thank you. Have a good day. Be safe. Have fun.
Damn, Houston. Boy, them niggas is burning and not learning. They are burning and not learning. Damn. Nay said Blue might be out there. Hey, Peace. Peace, what's going on, baby girl? How you doing, Miss Lady? How you doing, Miss Lady? Good morning. Man, y'all better not go to Houston. Talking about you about to go to Houston to get you some. Lady, don't do it. Them niggas is burning and not learning. They ain't learning nothing. They ain't learned from the last time they got burnt. Ladies, don't do it. Damn, Houston.
This is Lola Lee T.
Shout out to Lola Lee T. Shout out to Lola Lee T. If you would like to watch this video with no interruptions, please go and check it out on her channel, Lola Lee T. I would greatly appreciate it. Please hit the like button, ladies.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So I'm back with a Chrisean update. So great news for her boxing match on April the 25th with her opponent, Zenith Zion. Ringside tickets are sold out. So as her caption says here, praise Yahweh, the ringside tickets sold out. I'm just over here like, wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. And then Chrisean was on Snapchat and looks like somebody sent her some beautiful roses. She gave an update on her tattoo removal. She gave an update on her tattoo removal. She explained why she hasn't gone for more sessions. So check this out, guys.
It's like 30-year-old pro runners, athletes. What? Okay. Oops. I didn't just expose my number. Please call us. Okay. Please call us. Hi. I'm getting it removed. I got my next session. The reason why I ain't go to the last session, yeah, I got one session done. But the reason why I ain't go back is because I've been sparring. Yeah, like that's why I was scared to go back because I just started sparring. But I'm gonna go back regardless. But it makes your eyes swollen. It's right. It's sensitive to a touch. You have to leave it alone for 6 weeks. Yeah. So I didn't know like I had to get. I had to see how I spar. Like if I'm gonna be touched too much, I ain't get touched like this. Not like that. But I can go get the session. Oh, you think I should wait after? Yeah, that's 6 weeks. Yeah, you gotta go every 6 weeks.
And in this clip, Chrisean, she reposted somebody, and as the caption says here, Chrisean ain't wrong at all when it comes to Chrisean Jr. So it looks like Chrisean has been reading the comments. It looks like she's been on TikTok. She's looking at how people are responding to the interview and what she said. You know, she's seeing that people are saying she's in denial. Guys, there is no accident as to why she's reposted this video right here. This video is basically something she's co-signing. You know, somebody in the comments said to me, Chrisean is not the best communicator. So she is using this video to help communicate what she meant in her interview. So let's have a listen to what this young man had to say.
I just saw a clip of Chrisean Rock speaking on a doctor or people trying to diagnose her son with a disability. And she said, you're not supposed to accept anything that people speak over your life, like anything negative they speak over your life or your child's life. And people in the comments is like, just talk about, oh, she's feeling denial, all of this and that coming for her. But she's absolutely right. You're not supposed to accept that. And I could testify firsthand to that because the doctor tried to speak over me that I was legally blind. You feel me? That I was going to be blind by the age of 16. They told me that by like growing up because my vision was really bad. They couldn't find a prescription for me. I had to use giant magnifiers in class. All my sheets had to get blown up. You feel me? I had to use these big old machines like with cameras attached to it just to view the board. Then in high school, they wanted to give me an iPad to use, which was much easier. But still, all these accommodations being made, you know? I had to use marker to write with, couldn't write with regular pencil. They couldn't find nothing wrong with my eyes. And through that all, I never accepted pencil. They couldn't find nothing wrong with my eyes. And through that all, I never accepted what the doctors tried to say or put over my life. And neither did my mom. You know, we prayed, I prayed, and I stopped claiming visual impairment over my eyes and my eyesight, even though what it appeared that I was really visually damaged. Do you feel me? But I never accepted that because God has the last say so. Just like Chrisean said in that video, it's about what the word says. And the word says by his stripes, we were healed. So I had to believe that I was already healed. You feel me? Even though I can't see right now, like, you know, the best, I had to believe that I was already healed in Jesus' name. And before you know it, now I can see perfectly fine. I got my driver's license. I can see. My vision is perfect. I can see from far away. I don't have to use anything to see with. Like, God healed me from the faith. So don't accept nothing negative. If a doctor try to speak something negative over your life or try to speak some type of, you know, bad thing over your life, you don't have to accept that. Because in the name of Jesus, you are healed.
So I'm now understanding what Chrisean meant in her interview when she said that baby Chrisean doesn't have a disability. She is not accepting something negative that
boy ain't told not one lie. He ain't told not one lie. And that's exactly what Chrisean meant.
a doctor or a person says. She is giving God the last word. She's saying it's not up to this doctor. It is up to God what the outcome is. We just heard the young man break that down for us. But I also would say that it depends on what you believe is negative, right? So Chrisean does seem to be very triggered by the word disability. It could be because of a lot of the things that is being said on the internet. Not going to get into that. We've all seen the stuff. So that could be the reason why she's so triggered by that word. But in my humble opinion, I do not believe a disability is something that is negative. So like I said to you guys in the previous video, I don't think that Chrisean is going to be sharing, you know, what is going on with baby Chrisean with the internet. I think that's something that she wants to keep private. I've been saying that for a while now. And I don't think that she needs to tell everyone if she doesn't want to. That is her private business. So guys, let us all keep baby Chrisean in our prayers. And congratulations to Chrisean and Zenith Zion. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Okay, let's play it entirely first. Thank you.
It's just off the dome.
Neither.
It's a lot of dome up there, so I would.
No, there's no way he remembered your birthday off top. Something else happened. He went on Twitter, saw something.
Nobody was. I was on Twitter this morning. I checked in to see who I had pissed off 2 days ago. Because you guys know I pop in Twitter and I'll just pick something to piss people off, throw a grenade and bounce.
Yeah.
Right.
And watch, and then come back 2 days later watching people argue about something I'm not paying attention to anymore.
And it
it's pretty
becomes
fun.
an
It's my new level of troll.
I respect it because yesterday, the birthday boy, the king of Why Do You Care, did decide to respond to something related to academics. You did. I mean, you don't care.
That was yesterday, right? No, that was yesterday. Yeah, that was in the morning.
I didn't know. You didn't say anything. I just saw it later.
Yeah, what happened?
No, I just saw people commenting on it, and the thing I got irritated about, you know me, was just that the narrative. Two things. I didn't see what you said or what he was referring to, but there was a conversation about Ebro blames firing on Drake. I was like, what? I don't need to hear what that is to know that's not true. I don't
So ridiculous.
I don't have to watch that to know that's not true.
Yeah.
And then Academics gives the real reason on the firing, which is that our ratings were pure trash. And then that just gets me angry. The outright line.
But that's not true either.
I know. The outright just being like, I'm just going to just make something up and say it and people believe someone.
But I wonder why he picked. Yeah. Oh, I know why. Because I saw something where he was saying that he doesn't believe something about something Pusha liked or something. I forgot.
It was about
But it was
labels
about
doing
evidence.
something, and he said,
It was
I
about I need evidence, and I was like, this guy's talking about evidence, and then
I don't know what the hell this is. I ran to the kitchen to put a pot of coffee on, come back, and I'm looking at Ebro in Rosenberg. What in the hell? I don't know what the hell this is. Y'all niggas don't get on my goddamn screen. Nasty work. I saw what the hell was this damn lady talking?
Go make some more kids, then be mad.
Junior.
Y'all be keeping whole kids from the parents. Then be mad when the motherfucker go make some more kids and don't put you and your kids.
Girl, please.
Y'all gotta do better. Want more for your kid than you want for yourself. Want more for your kid than it is for you to get the last laugh. I seen that shit on Judge Judy the other day.
Right. You're supposed to want more for your kids than you want for yourself, but ain't nobody trying to hear this shit from you, girl. What's right on? Ain't nobody trying to hear this shit.
Where the lady was jumping up and down when the lady, not Judge Judy, who's the black lady name? The lady, the mama jumping up and down because the baby ain't his. But you ain't got no backup daddy for this baby? And you happy that this ain't the daddy and he here in the courthouse trying to find out if it was?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Girl, I wouldn't give a if it ain't my baby daddy. If he's signing up to be the baby daddy and ain't no baby daddy, that's how we gonna roll until the kid is grown, and we'll tell him the truth when that time comes. But I'm not fixing to steal something from you, from my own kid, just to be like nan and boo boo. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. You gotta love your kids more than you love yourself, because Jesus loved you more than he loved himself. He got up on that cross for you, didn't he? He got a damn show, got up on that cross. He could have been like, F all of y'all. Ain't none of y'all all hard-headed. Y'all all nasty. You don't listen. You're trifling with your he could have did us all kind of dirty. Y'all be willing to go way too far sometimes. You around something happen to you, at least, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna step up. Who fixing to step up for somebody 15, 16 years old and they ain't even never talked to the motherfucker? Y'all be doing too much. I'm gonna make him pay. What the f you think you gonna go make 6 more kids? You didn't read the book of Hagar? Y'all didn't read the book of Hagar when the Lord told her to take her and her kid and go into the wilderness and let that man have his happy life with his kids and his wife? You know why? Because Hagar was supposed to quit that job that day and not go in there too happy to sleep with the boss, knowing that he got a wife. And then when she had that kid, she thought that kid was gonna flex up and this his kid too. He gonna do for this kid what he do for that kid, and then God got rid of you because your heart wasn't right. Now you in the fucking wilderness in the desert by yourself, thirsty, begging Jesus for some water, when you could have just did what the hell you was supposed to do in the first beginning. You knew you was putting that woman off once she had her own baby, and now you got your baby, and you thought because your baby was first. Like, girl, y'all need to wake up, and that just means y'all not reading y'all Bible. Y'all don't know how this shit go. And the Lord still blessed Hagar and her son out there in the wilderness. Yeah, she had to wait till her son was grown, and she had to be out there thirsty and hungry till that baby got grown. But what the hell did that have to do with the daddy and the wife? They didn't get to see the shit, nor did they give a f. They went on with their life. So stop sacrificing y'all life to try to piss another bitch off. We ain't gonna be pissed off. We gonna be sitting on this fucking mountaintop, enjoying our day with our husband, acting like you never existed. Stop wasting your time trying to piss somebody else off. Because we remember that look on your face when you thought you was us off. Now you crawling and you criming and you scheming and you trying to figure it out, and it already was figured out. And I try to help everybody. I try to help people use my son. Like, girl, he got that favor on him. Get over there, use some of that favor and get what you need and keep going. Don't go over there playing with that girl. She been around here too long, and she been too faithful to him and to the Lord. She ain't broke none of these 10 commandments like you and me. So if she start asking the Lord to move some mountains for her, more than likely, he might start moving these goddamn mountains for her. You got to know who your competitor and your audience is. I'm definitely not fixing to go up to against somebody that ain't been out here and ain't been out here stealing and robbing and cheating and scheming and scamming like we had to do. You got to pick your battles wisely. Girl, that voodoo shit don't do nothing but turn around and let you end up with on your face. Don't do no voodoo on nobody that's under the umbrella of Jesus Christ. You will around and be their slave. He said their enemies, you will be their footstool. You want to be somebody's footstool? Do you want to be somebody's footstool? Because I don't.
Blueface make all the women around him his footstool. What does it matter? All of them, whether they into voodoo or not. If you're dealing with him, you will be his footstool. Facts.
Shit, you can have that. Get somebody else to do it. There's too many men's out here and too much life and world going on for you to sit there and somebody off. And I'm sorry if it's been with a man since she was 12 years old. You think the Lord ain't finna honor her? I'm not with that bitch. You around and have a whole bunch of kids that you don't want. Around and have a whole problems you don't need. Now imagine God not being faithful to the faithful. It wouldn't be right.
This is why Blueface is so manipulative. Because he get it from his mama. You don't think she gonna be blessed? She been with that man since 12 years old. Who you talking about, Jayden? Who you talking about? Who was with who since 12 years old? And who should be blessed? Because they was with somebody from 12 years old. Who? How was she with him? You just said you was putting together a whole dating show for Blueface. So how is she still with him? I guess because she still open up her legs when he want her to. And he dropped them kids off to school. They go together. They go together. God damn, Karlissa. People out here sleeping together and ain't been together since they met. They still sleeping together though. God damn, what are you talking about? This is why Blueface is so dishonest, a complete liar. This is why. This is why he's so deceitful, manipulative. This is why. You are. And it don't make no goddamn sense. Your old ass on here looking like Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Kicking this bullshit. What in the Alvin and the Chipmunks is this?
It wouldn't be right. Look at Sadie. She can't make a motherfucking dollar off of all that. Even Blue can't blow Sadie up. I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth and start giving y'all some motherfucking examples. Even Blue, with all the favor that's upon him, he can't blow that bitch up.
He ain't have too much favor last Saturday when his ass got mollywopped right out that goddamn boxing ring. He ain't had too much favor with the Lord then. Girl, please.
Well, nobody want to hear from that. We don't want to hear her music. We don't want to see her shake her fake. She's a disease, an infection. She's no good for mankind. You sat there and slept with your friend. Now you you laughing all up in his face. Do you know what God will do to you and your lineage for playing with somebody like that?
She projected.
A bitch that had been honoring you and helping you come up and helping you shake your next to her, man, girl, I'd be scared. I'd be scared as a punishment. Honey, I would be scared. I would have apologized to that before that man got out of jail. Look, I'm sorry. I love you. I got one night. I fucked up. I made a couple mistakes. I'm still your friend. I got a friend that did me like that, and she married to a motherfucking roach. Working in the goddamn factory all night long. And I'm sitting on this mountain looking at that like, you thought you had me. Cheers, bitch.
Why is it so stupid?
People that jealous people are the worst people in the world. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you a robber, thief. The jealous motherfucker's the worst person in the world. You need to fight that spirit every day. I don't care if you're jealous of your sister, your cousin, your auntie. You need to get that spirit off of you. You will not prosper like that. You will not. Yeah, that's why the Lord tells us that let him do the revenge, because you will around and be a footstool trying to get your revenge back and wake up and will have her feet on your neck.
Girl, get your ass out of here, Karlissa. Gone. Gone, Karlissa. Gone, Karlissa. Gone and scurry away. Gone, Karlissa. Scurry, scurry, hurry, hurry. Scurry. Shout out to Keita Rose. I love me some Keita Rose. Shout out to Keita Rose. This my baby. No matter what they say about some goddamn Keita, I love me some Keita Rose. Let's check out Keita.
I'm just processing some of the shit that I be seeing online, and I just have to say something because, like, not many people are saying it. At this point, we already know that everybody feels that Chrisean is a bad mom. Chrisean Rock is a bad mom. She drank, she smoked, and look what happened to her son. Yes, that's already been established. But every time I see a post about Chrisean, I see Karlissa commenting under it, and I'm mind blown because Karlissa, you're a bad mom too. Karlissa cares about everything but how her children have developed and how the children around her are developing. Not only is she a bad mom, she's a bad grandmother. Blueface acts like he hates her. Not just that she's annoying, but like he hates her. And because of her, we know how big and long his penis is. And I'm trying to figure out why she knows that and why she cares so much about it and who it goes inside of. I'm not saying anything happened to him, but it does make me think, why did he go to jail and roll in his face? He was extremely attractive. And then I thought about the people that's like on My 600-Pound Life, right? That say that they kept eating and they destroyed their body because something happened to them during childhood. And and they didn't want to be targeted anymore. They didn't want to be sexually attractive or sexually exploited anymore. So they destroyed their body. So I'm like, why did he destroy his face? Not to say that that happened, but I mean, she does care about his penis a lot. Her other son got online a couple years ago and said that she was a horrible mother, a liar, a fake Christian. He said that he had to grow up fighting men, the same men that she would put in front of him, that they never felt protected, which is why they became gang members. And that if she wasn't online talking about Chrisean all day.
Oh, she is reading the book of Karlissa. Oh. Good morning, Miss Lady.
She wouldn't have to do. He also said that. See, no one cares about any of that because they're boys. Because they're boys. Nobody cares about what happens to boys. It is true that Chrisean will never live down what she has done to her son. Period. However, the black mothers around her cannot teach nor guide her, so they stick to criticism. Period. A lot of y'all kids be having learning disabilities, but since they look normal, they get ignored. Period. Blueface doesn't respect women because he didn't grow up around a woman worth respecting. Which leads me into what I was processing.
Because he ain't grow up around a woman worth respecting.
Because then people gonna do whatever they want for clout, chains, and money. That's not a problem. But the question of at what age do we stop blaming our parents? Because on one end, at the age of 18, you are responsible for your actions and your behaviors. True. But on the other end, it's like if a person grew up for 17 years around nothing but trauma and dysfunction, and at the time they turn 18 and step outside into the world looks at them like you should have some class. You should have some decorum. You should have some education about yourself. They're supposed to act like and know what to do and act like they didn't grow up for 17 years around some. So at what age? 25? 30? Or are we supposed to act like these people are just supposed to know what to do? You got Jaden's daughter cussing everybody out at a young age. You got Blueface exposing his son to strippers because he wants to make sure he's not gay. You got Nevaeh, who's about to have a baby by Blueface, but was just on live screaming at the son that she already has while he's glued to an iPad. And when these kids grow up and act a fool in school, the first thing people are going to say is, where's the parents? But the parents are right there, and the parents say it's fine. So are we to blame these kids? Are we to say that once they turn 18 that they should just have it all together? That's just something to process. If you want to process some you see on the internet, pick up a journal. I'll be looking forward to you guys' comments.
I like that. I like that. Right, Michelle. She spoke nothing but facts. She smoked Karlissa. She smoked. Trust me, Nay. I believe Karlissa saw that. Trust me, Nay. She saw it. She was punching the air. She was punching the air. Like Shawn Wayne's and Don't Be a Menace. Karlissa was punching the air. Damn near knocking babies out. God damn. Nah, she definitely ate with that. I ain't even gonna hold you. Nah, she definitely ate. She definitely ate. They asked her about Moneybagg Yo and Ari on this podcast. I like her. I love her takes on a lot of dating and relationship topics. But let's hear her opinion on Moneybagg Yo and Ari.
There's a situation going around about Ari getting caught sleeping with Lil Baby, and she was with Moneybagg Yo.
Is she dating Lil Baby?
No.
Is she dating Money Guy?
Yes. They've been in a relationship for years.
She cheated?
She cheated.
That don't have nothing to do with me.
I know it had nothing to do with you, but it's what's going on in the blogs and stuff. Are people really dating for partnership or ego? And she got her body done and stuff, so she has that look that don't look like that.
I think if you are a man of power and you get cheated on and you stay with that girl, you're weak.
Ooh.
I think you're operating from your feminine, and I think that there's not enough love in the world for me personally. There is not enough love in the world that would allow for me to stay with someone that publicly disrespected me. Now, this is the thing. This goes back to my core values. I don't know that man. Maybe his thing isn't respect.
Right.
Maybe it's not loyalty. For me, that's so high on the totem pole. There ain't no way. There's not, the sex ain't good enough. The money ain't high enough. The beauty ain't beautiful enough. There's nothing on this planet for you to disrespect me in that manner as a man. Now, I feel like we as women, we handle things a little bit different. Women get cheated on left and right, and they stay with their man, and that's their prerogative.
Women do it all the time.
That's on them. As a man of power, because she's the Lil Baby or the Money Guy.
Moneybagg Yo.
This is a rapper.
Yeah, it's a rapper.
This is a popular rapper.
Yes.
Who's bigger? Who's bigger?
The
They're the
Lil
same?
Baby. They kind of take neck and neck.
No, so it's like a Drake and a Chris Brown.
Yeah, for
They're
sure.
both big.
They're both big. Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah, for sure.
Excuse my ignorance, y'all. I do not know anything about rappers, but what I do know is psychology. Okay, you cheat on me with some other man publicly, and it seemed you didn't even respect me enough to cheat on the low and go to the man's house. You got blasted on the internet.
She got caught by Lil Baby's baby mama. Like, she got caught.
Kick a whole rock with no shoe on. That is it's no, absolutely not. That's so trifling to me. But again, that's where I'm rooted inside of, right? Like, I don't know these people. I hate even to use names, but I think that any masculine man that stays with a woman that publicly disrespected him in that way, gave the power to another man, it's over. If he stays with her, he's weak. You know exactly.
Facts. If he stay with her, he weak. Facts. Facts.
What kind of man he is.
Ooh.
That's what I think.
There's a situation going around about.
She told the whole truth, nothing but the truth, goddammit. The whole truth and nothing but the goddamn truth. MARIAH LYNN versus Baddies USA. Crowd goes left. Plus Slimmy is done with Daisy.
Now, one of the audience members that MARIAH LYNN got into a fight with on Baddies USA reunion has spoken out, and it is crazy, y'all. It is clear that Zeus producers are playing with MARIAH LYNN at this point. Yeah! Let's get into it. It all started when MARIAH LYNN went live talking about there was a fight, as a lot of people were talking about it on the internet.
And fans was being messy as hell in the audience, and y'all gonna see where that got them to with me. Y'all gonna see where an audience member got themselves by trying to argue with me. Because let me tell you, the audience that they let in there, they was definitely trying us. It was definitely being messy, and a lot of the shit was uncalled for, and they was trying to make fades happen. Like, they was trying to call fades. Bitch, you can't call a fade for me.
The ghetto! Now, that's just ghetto as. And as well as that, why are you even trying to fight the audience member? Why are you not having more control with your anger? But at the end of the day, I do understand she's in an environment where everyone is fighting each other, so I can imagine her getting angry. But then why are the producers letting them get involved in a physical altercation with a fucking audience member? Like, that's just crazy. It's ghetto and it's classless. And I blame the producers.
I'm trying. I've only been doing this for 2 fucking days.
Well, somehow they found out who the girl was, and she decided to speak out. Roll it.
Everybody keep asking me what happened between me and MARIAH at this union. First of all, she was just ducking wreck. Like, first of all, you should have stood on business about that hit list that you said that you so-called had.
Then I don't know if I said hit list per se. If I did say hit list and I said yesterday, no, then my bad, because sometimes I don't be remembering, but
my hit list, my final hit list, y'all. Y'all ready for this? My final hit list is Bummer, Drunk as a skunk. So Bummer, Tommy, DJ Sky, Chrisean if she wants or needs that, Marsh, and that's it. So I got 5 people.
Chrisean was on that hit list, and she's right in front of you, and you're not doing nothing. Get up and do something. You sitting here calling everybody else out. Get out and do something. Second of all, you directed your energy from oh girl to me, and then you came over. I don't give a fuck where we at, who you is, none of that. You're not gonna come over here and talk shit in my face. And bitch, once you swung on me, I gave you a chance. Once you swung on me, I'm gonna hit you back.
Cool, because I did say, come on. I did say, come on. You so much want to tell me to get in the field? Well, now you get in the field. Try me, bitch. Now come get in the field with me.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will make me want to fight you. That's basically Mariah.
Yes! And you think I'm finna sit over this mother age and keep trying to fight you from here? No, I'm finna hop over and we finna get that. And that's what happened. You got exactly what you wanted. So, yeah, and I know you mad as but you don't run nothing at Zeus. How you sit there and yelling at production to kick me out and what they tell you? No. And guess who stayed? Me. Still in the house. Like, bitch, stand on business. That's it. That's all.
Okay. Now, the two pages started collecting this, and Mariah Lynn was not happy. So she decided to go on Instagram to defend herself and go into more detail of what happened. And you would discover that Zeus producers were playing her ass.
Getting spooky. It really was getting spooky. Audience members being able to come on stage and I'm scared. Like I had way more phase lined up. I still had to see DJ Sky. I still had to see K Rican. I still had to see Tommy. And God knows whoever else. I didn't know who they was bringing to this reunion. So that's weird. Don't act shocked. And I still did my big one on you, bitch. And I definitely didn't lose. But I was trying to stay quiet about it because I was going to let shit air. But since everybody's fucking talking and telling what lies, what we're not going to do is tell lies. So like I said, let's clear that up right there. Bitch, you was kicked out by Natalie Nunn. You was after I told her. That bitch right there.
Yeah, I got you. I got you on camera. You on candid camera now.
Not nobody puts fear in my heart except Jesus Christ. I'm scared of God. That's who I'm scared of. The Lord and Savior.
She's not a Christian.
So all that, Mariah, you bitch, when have I ever been scared? And even if I was scared, you think I'm gonna fight somebody who's been training with the #1 boxing coach in the world, and the bitch got her headphones on and she not even paying no attention? Like there's multiple reasons why I didn't press the issue. I didn't press the issue because one, her headphones were on.
Wait a minute.
She wasn't listening to nothing. Y'all gonna see. Like nothing was addressed. Like I don't want to expose. I want y'all to enjoy the reunion and get to see how everything played out. But I am gonna address that. My sis wasn't even pressed. They didn't even speak 2 words to each other. So if that was the whole reason why I said that, was like, bitch, you called me a lapdog. You didn't address it. What I said online. So when the audience brought it up, like, bitch, I'm not pressed to fight Chrisean. Chrisean, if she wants.
You ain't want no smoke. That's what happened. You ain't want no smoke with that girl. That girl. You ain't want no girl. I don't care what you said online. You in the same room with her. You ain't want no smoke. That's why you kept your mouth shut. That's why you was humbled and prayed up. You ain't want your ass whooped. You ain't want your ass whooped. You probably had a little Bible in your purse and everything. In Jesus' name, keep Sean away from me. That's what happened.
Or needs that. If she would have got up when I got up and started popping my shit, then that would have been a different story. Then it would have been. I'm not saying I wasn't gonna get my ass whooped. I would have got whooped, bitch, but I would have still said how I felt. My name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
Look, Chrisean talked a lot of shit online about a lot of these girls. And it's funny that she avoided all of them by basically playing music. But it says a lot. A lot of them were scared to confront her about it. Like, you let this girl talk smack about y'all all over the internet. She's in your face. You have an opportunity to address her, and none of y'all did it. Big Lex said that if they did get into a fight, she would have done something. But it's like, but you didn't. So right. I'm not saying go out and fight, but damn, there was a lot of shit talking from Chrisean. And I think Chrisean knows she can get away with it. But
something about when you like have authority over certain rooms, they ain't gonna try you. Yeah. They can feel it.
Because it's clear to me that these girls are scared to fight her. And knowing that she's been training with one of the greatest boxers, yeah, I can see why they were probably scared.
So bitches can get on here and bump their broke ass gums as much as they want. But I know the truth. And the TV will show y'all that. 5 minutes of fame and you got it, bitch. I gave it to you. Exactly. I really, really, really Natalie.
Oh, really?
For making them throw her.
Now she's claiming that she's lying and she never.
Girl, please. Somebody tell Mariah to go sit her ass down. Shut up. Yeah, I'm choking off this good shit I'm smoking this morning. Yes, I am. I done coughed up a lung, hit the blunt again, sipped some coffee, and put the lung back in, goddammit, and still smoking. Nigga done reinstalled his left lung and kept smoking. God damn. God damn, I had to update my shit right quick.
Got kicked out, but she doesn't mention about Natalie kicking her out or not. But according to Mariah Lynn, she told production to kick her out, and production was saying that they're not going to kick her out, and then Mariah Lynn was like, okay, well, I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight unless you kick her out.
Get the off my property, you skanky ass bitch.
And then they basically said...
And they said, okay, Mariah, we're removing her right now. You're good to go. And when I went back on stage, she was still there.
The lies. There you go, bitch.
The lies. And she was like trying to be cute with it.
Oh no, security.
And that's when Natalie came over and she was like, who, sis? And I said, this bitch. And Natalie said, she got to get the out. Get her the out. Y'all gonna see.
I'm telling you guys right now, production does not like Mariah Lynn. All the shit that happens there on the show, I'm just thinking, bro, like these people are playing in your face. They don't like white people. I swear to God. Now, Daisy didn't make it to the Baddies reunion, and Daisy was pissed. And basically, she started to blame Rolly to the reasoning why she wasn't able to come on. And Rolly decided to clear the air and say, nah, it was not her. And in fact, that she wanted her to come.
I named her as well. I said I got 3 people I want to address. She was one of them. Whatever you did, whatever you said on this internet, on Beyonce's internet, and I ain't talking about Summer, I'm talking about the real Beyonce. To rub them the wrong way, honey, that was your fault. I ain't never called them people and said, oh, don't bring her. Bitch, ain't nobody scared of you. I was looking forward to seeing you from the shit that we both said about each other's children.
Rolly then gives some reasoning to why Daisy most likely didn't go to the Baddies reunion, and most likely it's because she was talking shit about Zeus.
When you get online and you just start running your mouth about the network, calling them demonic, saying that I'm drinking blood, is crazy. Like, you're making these crazy ass accusations, then you over there having meetings with the people from Now That's TV, like running your mouth. You fresh to this shit. You just already running your mouth because shit don't go your way. You thought you was going to come in and snatch a spot from the queen and you couldn't even get the Wi-Fi password.
Playing with me, Zeus Network. You too, let me like this.
She said she couldn't get the Wi-Fi password. Hey, yo, ladies, if you ever go to a nigga crib and he don't give you the Wi-Fi password, just know, whatever y'all got, that shit temporary than a motherfucker. That nigga really don't like you. You can't get the Wi-Fi password? Yeah, that nigga don't like you. That nigga said, bitch, this is a one-shot deal. Your ass ain't coming back. Ain't no need to give you the password. Bitch, you ain't gonna be here that long anyway. You can use your cell phone data. Use your cell phone data, bitch. Oh, that nigga said, girl, you here for a good time, not a long time. You don't need no goddamn Wi-Fi. This shit ain't that goddamn deep. God damn.
You pissing me off too. Stay out of bitch. You a stay out of bitch shit. Stop letting bitches name drop you if you not in it, nigga. How dare you?
Damn. Damn. Shout out to the Dancer Project. They was live.
They look at him and they see a gift.
shit ASAP.
Straightening.
Right.
You know, that's kind of how I approach it because I don't go to any one church on a.
You can see it physically.
And there's leaders of teams.
I can't.
Conversations.
I just can't believe that people aren't like getting better and getting smarter. Like we're just a dumb civilization, and everybody wants to crucify her as if these bitch ass motherfuckers have never done some fucked up shit in their life or been in fucked up situations. They just ain't never been in front of a camera.
Right, living for the whole world. You know
We
what I'm
watched a little girl, right? If I were to tell you what type of a man you were when you were 18 years old, would you not consider yourself to be a little boy throughout that time?
If anybody under 25, I'm like, yo, you a fucking kid, bro.
Exactly. You would feel the same, right?
100%.
And we watched this little girl get into a pretty abusive, let's just call a spade, a pretty abusive relationship.
Right.
With somebody who very much thoroughly promotes womanizing. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of how anybody feels about Blueface, he promotes it. You know what I mean?
He had the reality shows and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he's still doing it to this day.
All kinds of reckless shit. It ain't just that.
And,
Not limited to.
And now there is a guy that I see as well that also has a lifetime of trauma. I heard Chrisean talking and how she felt like she still wants to be with him. Right? I felt that while listening, but she wants him to be in a different state of mind, a different place mentally, physically. You know, she wants him to be somewhere else.
I got that in our first interview.
Yeah.
That was the vibe that I got. That was the consensus because there were certain moments where she was very emotional where it was like, you love that nigga, man. Like, stop, girl. Yeah. When you've been around enough women and you kind of hear how they speak and how they, you know, I just wish that if one day, one way, maybe somehow coulda, woulda. You love that nigga, girl. Stop playing.
And she did the same thing.
But it was
on her birthday.
But it was like not a cute thing. It's like a tragic thing. It's like a fatal attraction.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like splitting down the middle. Because when you see how these fans come in the comment section and the way they have these different names for teams and there's leaders of teams and they're like, I saw you on the other post. You have nothing to do today. And it's like a swarm. These people are fanatical about that.
Yeah.
Imagine being as young as she is and or was as young as she was at that time and having to balance all that.
Yeah.
And fucking up in front of a million people, you know?
And let's give everybody benefit of the doubt. Let's give all the haters that are tuning in benefit of the doubt. And let's.
Good morning, ladies. Please hit the like button, ladies. I would greatly appreciate it. Please make sure y'all sub up to my everything, my wife, and my Philly Bay on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it, pretty faces. Thank you, ladies.
I wonder how can I get so much hate supporting a black woman, and baby, for God's sake, I tell Sean to keep going, cause haters fake outrage just keep showing. Who supporters, who haters, I don't care. I'm only here for the paper. Yo, conversations with my pretty faces, feeling elated was greatest, yeah. Wake up, go live before work, recap the night before, it shouldn't hurt, but the haters hurt, it hurt people, so I got trolls in the chat, I'm feeling attacked, the feeling is black, I expect it so, they can never knock me off my pivot though, for my good deeds I lost 2 channels, they be like, Tyron, I can't stand you, and I be like, you could've stayed in the bushes, my everything is my why, you can watch or keep it pushing.
They've been right about everything.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I want to tell them something that they're wrong at.
What's that?
They never seen anybody abused in front of them, especially a woman, and a woman in an abusive relationship.
Right.
Because men are the same, right? A man gets cheated on and that motherfucker is about to go on a rampage. He's going to cheat on every girl that comes up after that. Every girl has to pay for the mistake that one girl made.
Right. The crash out's coming.
And for a woman, it's the same thing. And it's not to say that, oh, okay, well, they deserve a pass. It's not like they don't need a pass, right? This pass shit is this make-believe hypothetical thing that, oh, they get a pass, they get a pass. What I'm saying is hurt people hurt people. We've known this saying, we've heard this saying our entire fucking lifetime, but all of a sudden it's this made up fucking thing. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people do fucked up things. Hurt people lead fucked up lives. Hurt people have to navigate and figure out a way to get right. And I've been somebody that when I decided to stop being a cheating bastard, all right, and I started going to church, I started like really changing my ways. And that's what led me on a better path in life. And it truly did. And I didn't stick.
That's real.
To church. I didn't stick to religion.
Yeah, you gotta do what works for you.
I learned what I learned in there. I took that and I allowed it to become who I am, the pieces that I learned in church that I truly valued. And I stopped going. And I went and got baptized when I did. While I was there, I was there.
Right.
I was present. I was learning. I was becoming a better person. I've become a better person. But I stopped going. And on that same note, there goes the narratives, right? Oh, well, you were doing that for fake. You weren't really into it. No, I was doing that for real. That was a season of my life that I needed change. I was doing that for real. It doesn't mean that I got to stick to it every single day, because that's not who I am. And I'm not clowning anybody that.
Not just that.
God is everywhere.
God is everywhere.
Okay, so just because I don't go to where you go to school, right? I can go to a different school and still study and still be completely immersed in it and understand what's going on. Maybe I want to do my own exploring, but I come here for guidance, like some straightening.
Right.
You know, that's kind of how I approach it, because I don't go to any one church on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday set. Like, you know,
and like that's what I'm saying. You don't got to go for everything. Like, you could draw a little bit from the church. You could draw a little bit from therapy. You could learn from a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about taking what you need from each avenue that gives you something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the thing is now the judgment's coming. You see the same thing, right? Now she's fake. That church shit is fake, right? That, or her healing journey is, they want it to be fake.
Right.
They really actually want this to be fake. But I met the person on several occasions now. I've seen the change.
Exactly. You can see it physically. You can see it in her demeanor. You can see it in her, she looks healthier. She looks more together.
I just, without saying too much, I just feel like she does want it. Like, she genuinely has a yearning to be better and to maybe be forgiven.
Right.
Maybe that is part of it, but not just for what y'all think it is, like amongst other things, and just the way y'all perceive this young lady.
Right.
Y'all forget this is a young lady. What happened to we got to...
Right, Michelle. You also have to love yourself in order to love someone else. Absolutely right, Michelle. You are eating down with your songs, baby. Thank you, Miss Lady. So what happened to just running up on people on Baddies? Girl, you know they don't want no smoke right now.
Raise our black queens, and here this girl is trying to fix her life in front of y'all.
Yeah, we got the opportunity to support her. And what do people do?
Y'all are like trying to literally crucify her for her sins. Like, where's the grace?
Yeah.
Where's the grace? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm biased because now that, you know, when you meet the people, now you understand like how it really, really is.
Well, you see,
some
you
people
see
only
for
have
yourself that is real, and that's it. That's the benefit that the people online don't get to see. They think it's all content, but when you meet the actual person and we sit down with them and understand them, you be like, "Damn."
Telling you from experience, like,
exactly.
I'm
and
telling
then
you.
You read the comments from, I read the comments from pure idiots, right?
Oh
They're like, as soon as she left, they were laughing at her. They knew they were getting the views out of it. I didn't just leave. I actually left and I took them, her and her entire team, and I spent the next hour and a half with them. There was no laughing. You know,
crazy.
The message that she sent me after, I showed you guys the message, right? It was a beautiful long message that she sent me in appreciation. It was her birthday. when you get an opportunity to meet somebody, you see a difference besides what people are perceiving is the truth behind the camera lens.
Right.
And that's what they're doing. Everybody perceives. And then you have all these blog sites that immediately go for the clickbait situation. Listen, what somebody clip this, please, if you're watching, and drop this shit ASAP, collab with me. Okay. So get that screen record ready.
Right.
Because this is the truth. Everybody has their own outlook on life, and you can't tell anybody that it's wrong. Okay?
Yeah. Right.
Chrisean and what she stated about nobody being able to label her son, she's not wrong for that.
No, she's
what?
No, she's not. No, she's not. That. Nobody had a right to label her child anything. And any mother, any parent would feel that way. Facts. You don't have that right. And I won't allow you to get that off or continue to get that off. At some point, a mother will check that. Now, y'all acting like she don't have that right. It's crazy. Nasty work. Don't make no sense.
Okay? She's saying that she is not going to navigate life with her child, allowing anybody, much less a doctor or anybody, to label her son. It is her duty.
Facts. Facts. I'm not allowing anyone. I'm not allowing anyone to play in my face like that. Right. She have that right. As a mother, she have that right, ladies. There's no reason why the internet got their panties in a bunch because she said what she said. Because she chose to come out and publicly defend her child. After months, after years of the same false narratives, fake news, diagnosis. Like, stop. Shout out to the Dancer Project, man. Shout out to the Dancer Project. Shout out to the Dancer Project, man. I love their work. I love their interviews. I love their work. I love their interviews. This was a live from last night, and I was over there checking the live out. I was in the bushes. Shout out to Henny. Henny was over there. I saw a bunch of y'all pretty faces over there. Shout out to y'all. It was a dope live stream last night, but I worked hard. I couldn't even be active in the chat. I was on my way to sleep watching that, you know. But yeah, ladies, thank y'all for supporting the Dancer Project. It's a dope YouTube channel, man. I love their interviews, so insightful. I love they deep dives. You heard? Like, they traditional niggas over there. They real niggas over there. And they genuine, you heard? It's like they not clickbaiting. They not, right? I understand the world of content creating, right? Because I'm a content creator, right? Multiple YouTube channels, you heard? Law spinning, Right, you heard? But we still rocking, you heard? We back like we never left. But I understand, right? Them niggas invest so much into their platform, B. It's like it's they have to love this shit. Right? Just to have someone like Chrisean is a great investment for the platform. And they not exploiting their guests. That's another thing. They're not exploiting their guests. Right? If they gonna talk about the toxic shit going on in your life, right? Like they get into the whys. Why is this going on, right? Like, what's the root of it, right? They just ain't snatching headlines and running with it. They really fucking with you. Facts.
To label her son and look at her son, and this is how I view him. She doesn't view her son as disabled. Okay? And she is perfectly in the right place to be able to do that. There is a lot of people that I know that have children with autism, and they don't look at their child with a disability. They look at him and they see a gift.
Yeah.
They look at her and they see a gift.
Right.
Okay? There's a lot of people I know that their children have Down syndrome, and they look at their children and they say they have a gift. What the people miss also is on top of that, she stated while she was in the middle of speaking, there's no chance to make a mistake or for it to be forced.
Right.
She stated that she is doing her exercises that she's learned from their physical therapist. Now, how in the world are you saying that this woman does not have therapy for her child when she sits there and she's talking about what she's learning from her physical therapist? But people don't want to get that part.
Right.
They don't want to clip that part.
Yeah, they don't want to watch.
She's allowed to do that. She's allowed to be that way. Let me tell you something. If my child has a disability, I won't be claiming my child as a disability. I'll be doing everything I can to make my child surpass all limits that anybody places on them. You don't get to label my child. And that's what she was saying. And any woman of God or man of God would also believe that if you're really in the church. So to say it's fake is crazy.
But the problem is what I've been able to conclude. It's the manner in which the disability was acquired.
For sure.
That's the part that people are like, you have to say it. Say that you did it.
That's what they say in the
chat right now. To who?
To them.
To who? Who are they?
This comment section.
Who the fuck are they?
That's why I see it, and I'm like,
in what world do you have to? In what world do you have to prove yourself to a comment section? You don't.
Let the social media, celebrity.
No,
boxing.
fuck that. I will never.
You don't have to, but you know what I'm saying.
No, yeah, but you don't have to, is what I'm saying. You should never feel obligated to respond, especially somebody who's already been through that for years. All they will do is crucify her for that as well, and that will lead to be something that goes on for years.
But to play devil's advocate, I think what Kato's getting at is the fact that she's essentially a public figure. So when you're a public figure, you actually expose yourself to that type of scrutiny.
She became a public figure by somebody putting her in front of a camera to expose and create trauma and build through that. She didn't become a public figure and had a fair shake. She went to go to these shows and deal with people who are very much involved in toxicity, and it's never ending.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
Never ending toxicity.
But I'm again devil's advocate, right? So again, she's pursuing essentially a music career. She has other ventures. I don't know if she's still on any TV shows or whatever. But again, that activity exposes you to public scrutiny, good, bad, ugly, otherwise.
And it's okay. This is what I'm saying. That's understandable. I understand that part.
Right.
I don't understand why people are so consumed with the hatred.
Oh, well,
right. I don't understand that about me.
Right. We understand all public figures open themselves up to public scrutiny, right? more money, more problems. That comes with the life of being a celebrity. We understand that. But why is the hate against this woman so magnified? She's not even a A-list artist if we're talking about celebrity status, right? Like, Beyonce don't get this much goddamn hate. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do this woman get so much hate? And a lot of the hate comes from other women online. Why? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's a whole fact. Please hit the like button, pretty faces.
I wonder how can I get so much hate supporting a black woman, and baby, for God's sake, I tell Sean to keep going, cause haters fake outrage just keep showing. Who supporters, who haters, I don't care. I'm only here for the paper. No conversations with my pretty faces. Feeling elated was greatest, yeah. Wake up, go live before work. Recap the night before, it shouldn't hurt. But the haters hurt, it hurt people, hurt people. So I got trolls in the chat, I'm feeling attacked. The feeling is black, I expect it so. They can never knock me off my pivot though. From my good deeds I lost 2 channels. They be like, Tyron, I can't stand you. And I be like, you could've stayed in the bushes. My everything is my why. You can watch or keep it pushing.
Her or anybody.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't get it.
It's a
And
strange
it's
obsession.
not their business. And what I stated prior to everything was this. Hurt people hurt people.
They call that generational trauma.
Hurt people hurt people. Remember Centoya Brown? The girl that went through that case, that she killed her pimp?
Yeah.
And then she had a documentary.
She freed herself.
Right? She also was a victim of her mother drinking while she was pregnant, right? And she had a lot of trauma. They allowed her to go home early. I believe Kim Kardashian may have represented her to try to get her out sooner, right? She vouched for her to get out sooner.
What was the name again?
Centoya Brown.
Big story.
Pavongo or whatever the hell your name is. I'm not trying to make her to seem out as an angel. If you ain't hearing it, you ain't hearing it.
Yeah,
The most important part is you got to listen. And that's the thing that most people on the internet don't do. You listen and you hear what you're choosing to hear. And that's okay. I ain't going to be able to. I damn sure I'm going to be taking the same route as Chrisean. I ain't got too much to explain to you. If you ain't hear it, you can't hear it. So,
right. If you can't hear it, you can't hear it. God damn it!
Just you know what I mean. There's nothing I could do to fix you.
Keep swiping, pivot.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got the Centoya story up. Yeah, she did 15 years after committing a murder at the age of 16, like you said.
Wow.
And now she's a nonprofit co-founder, and she's focused on criminal justice and reform, supporting victims of sex trafficking, and she works with her husband. So shout out to her. She got married.
Yeah. And this is the way these things happen with people. We all know Chrisean was not just a victim at that time of her life. We know that her family and her, when she was a younger girl, had that trauma. Right. And so what I'm saying to you is we've seen a young girl with very much a boatload of trauma in her life be thrust in front of a camera and deal with somebody who is a womanizer. Who has his own trauma himself.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not about to sit here and place all these judgments on Bueface. I'm not going to do
That's
it.
the real though. What you're saying right
Yeah.
now is the real. It's not just a lot of people looking at her like she the only one. If she was partaking in any wrongdoings, who was she around and with?
I mean,
as far as I understand,
their show was a mess. So you seen the shit going back and forth between both of them. Sorry, don't you get that?
Oh, that's where the toxicity.
Talk about it. I mean, is the nigga running the house or running around the house? It's a difference. It's a difference. Is he running the household or he running around the household? It's a difference. It's a difference, ladies.
Really lies.
And I said it, right? When I say hurt people, that hurt person is not a good person. They're not a good person in that time frame. You know how many girls I fucked up because of my ways? I was a bullshitting ass motherfucker. When I was cheating, every one of them, I loved every one of them. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And you know, I'm only with her because right now it's just tough to get rid of her, but I really want to be with you and I'm gonna figure out a way. It was all toxic.
They're not ready for this.
It was all toxic. I was fucking these women up that were young girls. I was playing on their mind. I was preying on them, right? And it was just fucked up. I'm a 22-year-old kid. I'm always out there drinking, getting fucked up, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
And a lot of us been there. And a lot of us been there. Because Lord knows, I wasn't shit to a lot of goddamn women. I had a lot of good women in my goddamn life. And I ain't deserved none of them. Not at that time, not at that point in my life. I was running around the streets, in and out of prison. I had women sacrificing their time, their money, their vehicle. Traveling 10 hours every weekend just to see a nigga for a couple hours. I ain't deserve none of that. Making sure I could call collect for years. Making sure I got a package every 30 days. Making sure money on my commissary. I ain't deserve none of that. Not with my raggedy ass. Because when I was out there, I wasn't appreciating them and loving on them properly. Not only was I throwing my own life away and not loving on myself properly, but it was impossible for me to appreciate them and love them how they should have been loved on by a real nigga. I was too busy running around the street. I'm chasing money. Shout out to the Dancer Project.
I'm causing trauma to these women, and then when I see them going out doing fucked up shit because I'm so fucked up, look at her. Y'all blaming me, but she ain't out there drinking all the time. She ain't getting fucked up. Fuck that bitch. And that's the type of time I was. It wasn't until I was 32 years old, because I'm gonna tell y'all the real, because it's important to give y'all the
Hit
real.
the horns,
I don't even
dog.
like.
They're not ready for that.
When
They're
I went
really
to
not
church,
ready for that.
They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for it. This nigga preaching, goddammit. God damn. Preaching and teaching, goddammit. God damn. Hey, pretty faces, please hit the like button, ladies. I would greatly appreciate it. Please hit the like button, pretty faces. I would greatly appreciate it.
To church, and I found out at that time, I thought they were talking to me, swear to God. Like I spoke about that. I thought I was burning. I go in there, I'm high as hell. I was like, I'm going to church. I don't know what made me go to church, but that's what I was doing that day. I go to church, dude starts talking, it starts getting hot. I'm like, this spotlight is definitely on me. And I went to get up and go. Because he's talking about, you know, some of you are doing so much to the person you care about, but you're still blaming them. And I'm like,
is he talking to me?
Yeah,
You're
like,
right.
and I'm the type of person, I'll stop smoking for 6 months and then I'll smoke and I'll get high and I decide to do something stupid like going to church. You know what I mean? So when I'm high, I'm really high. I'm high to the point where I'm like, they're trying to kill me in here.
Jesus, is that
you know, I know they're trying to sacrifice me. You know, and when I came home that day, it was my one of my best friends was visiting me. So he was out there. And I told him, I was like, yo, I got to split up with her. And he said, bro, not while I'm here. Don't do that shit while I'm here. I'm on vacation. My family is at home. I'm trying to have a great fucking week. The last thing I want to do is be in this crib when you're splitting up with your girl and dealing with that shit. He's like I love your girl, bro.
He's
what
real.
the fuck?
Yeah.
And he's like, I think you're fucking high out of your mind and you need to chill out. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. And it's great that you're here. Because I'm gonna need that. Yeah. Because I was with this girl for 6 years. She moved from New York out to Florida to be with me. And I have to go tell her that I don't want to be with her anymore. She loves me to death.
A lot of mercy.
Right.
There's a skill to that.
And I told her exactly the truth. And I stood right by the pool with her. Because if she swung on me, because she could swing, I was going to throw her in the pool and I was going to take off.
Back up.
Yeah.
But I told her, you were right about me. 90% of the time. Every time you thought I was out there cheating, I was cheating. I said, and I'm going to answer whatever question you have. And she said, what about this girl? I said, yeah. And this girl, yeah. And this girl,
upstairs, downstairs, in the bathroom. That one in the bathroom.
And she told me, even after I told her all that.
One out the back, goddammit. In the front door, out the back.
I'm fine. I could get over it. Yeah. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to break up.
Was that what you wanted to hear?
No. Because I was already on I'm already in a different space. Yeah. And I know that. And I told her, I said, with you, I will not be able to change this because I've already gotten comfortable doing this to you. I know you're accepting of it.
Right.
Well, and I can't change myself right now. I need a season of my life to actually change. I need to figure out why I'm doing this to you, because maybe I am unhappy with you. Maybe we don't click, because that's really the reason I was out searching for that. But I just don't know how to be anything other than what my father taught me how to be.
Right.
Right. And
that was a gem. At this point in my life, I don't know how to be anything other than what my father has taught me.
And I watched this girl as she moved out. She moved in with her mom. I watched her lose like 20 pounds. I watched her go through depression and knowing I was the cause of all that. And that shit killed me. Killed me. Because this is somebody that actually valued me in every way. Not for anything else, just because she valued me. When I was at my lowest in life, she was there. She was the girl that we lived together. That's and if I couldn't take care of my side of the bills, she took care of it. No matter what. When I didn't have furniture in the house, she pulled up in that shit.
Can I ask
you know what I mean?
What else? What was the reason why you didn't want to be with her then?
I think the main reason was we were different. And I was the type of person that I was in a relationship, so I'll stay in the relationship because I was comfortable in the relationship. I had no problem with cheating, so I'll find my pleasure elsewhere, even though her and I were remotely different. And I had a conversation with her not too long after we had split up, and I noticed that in that conversation, because it was kind of like I want my baby back type of conversation. But then I was listening to, I was paying attention to our conversation, and I'm like, I see what it is. We're really different people.
Right.
And it's okay to be different people. Like sometimes it doesn't work out. That's okay. But the shit that I did to her throughout the course of our time together, our tenure, it was really fucked up shit. And I say that to say this. Shout out Fred. But I did a lot of fucked up shit to that woman, and I put trauma on her. And I'm sure, like, I know she's happy right now. She's in a relationship right now. She's doing good. But I know that I caused issues in that relationship based on how I treated her.
Right. So now she's like a little bit more worried of the next dude, hurt, maybe not like fully invested, all that shit.
Yeah, you don't just, and so the reason I say that, we weren't in front of a camera. If I was in front of a camera in that stage of my life, nobody would like me and everybody would judge me forever. And that's it. And whatever she did would have also been judged forever, because she went on a run after that. She wasn't playing around. She was pissed at me. And she made sure that she made sure that she did shit
that you heard about.
Spite, you know what I mean? That like, you bitch ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? So she got me back. But that was on me. That was on me. I did that shit to her. And so what I'm saying is, like, now let's see that camera's on her. All of a sudden, oh, look at what a piece of shit she is. That's why he did that to her. No, she was on that type of time because I put her in that space.
I feel you.
And hurt people hurt people. Hurt people do fucked up shit. So a lot of the times, what do we run to? Liquor, drugs, and sex. That's what we run to. That's how we delete. That's how we get rid of, like, that's how we get to that space. You seen me fucked up. I seen you fucked up. You know what I mean? We seen this shit. We know what time it is. I used to walk around with a bottle of 1942. I used to go to work with a bottle of 1942 inside an apple cider fucking gallon. You know what I mean? I was a fucked up dude.
Just lit.
You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is, for us to place judgment just because it was on front of our TV, it's okay. Like, you say it once, that's all you got to say it. But you're really hounding on all these I saw some bitch, and I call bitches bitches, all right? I understand that sometimes I get blasted. Woody and Chrisean blast me the most for cussing. But some bitch commented on this fucking page yesterday hundreds of times, and she doesn't even like the girl. Bitch, shut the fuck up. For 18 hours, I seen this name on the page. Shut the fuck up. You don't like her. Cool. Congratulations. Block her and unsubscribe from anything that's leading this information into your motherfucking algorithm. Go do something positive with your life and focus on the shit that you care about instead of talking about the shit that you don't care about, because a bitch ass motherfucker like you is going to be the one that will cause somebody to fall further into that downfall if they listen to that bitch ass shit. So I'm glad that Chrisean found God, because so she doesn't have to, so she understands and subscribe to God, so she doesn't have to listen to this stupid ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how people fall victim, by listening.
Facts. Facts. All facts. Yes. Laugh out loud. I'll admit I've done that for the last year. I'm that woman. You're going to see the rise up, right? Like a phoenix. Respect to Denzel. He's a real one. Hey, ladies. That's Bluefish Straight Confusion and Toxicity. Right. What's that? His mama acting like the man and his pa acting like a female in his upbringing. Right. Hey, ladies, please hit the like button, pretty faces. Please make sure y'all are subscribed to my Everything, My Wife, and my Philly Bay on YouTube. Please make sure y'all are subbed up to my Everything, My Wife, and my Philly Bay on YouTube. I just love him. I think as women, we can listen to him and take what he says that other men may not have spoke. That truth. Takes a real man. Wish my ex would have given me that closure. He always go in on them haters about her. Big Chrisean, holy hands, Chrisean, right? Damn, that was a read, but all true. Absolutely. Shout out to Deza.
In the stupid shit because
Yeah,
then you
choose
start
your
believing it.
algorithm.
You start believing you can't be better.
Choose your fucking
You know what I'm saying?
algorithm.
So like, go fucking. There's a setting for it now. You could clean up the algorithm. You don't have to see none of that shit. And fuck these blogs too because they decided to do.
Let's move on to the next topic.
No.
You about to run all
Fuck
here.
these blogs too because these blogs decided to jump up on the motherfucking page and pick all this clickbait shit. Don't tag us. We don't need your motherfucking mentions. We don't need to be in your shit. We do our own fucking thing and that's it. Because there's a bunch of, I don't like it. I don't care for it. I don't want it. I hate this motherfucking, that's why you can't get me hyped up in certain shit. But you can't, there has to be a better form of content out there. There has to be better platforms that are more pushing the positivity to things.
Right.
Because yo, the last thing anybody ever wants to hear about is some sort of fucking faith now. Everybody, YouTube demonetizes video that are talking about faith. I deal with it often.
Right.
Somebody talks about any sort of God talk in there, you'll see demonetized on our videos.
Right.
So you can't even do that. You're not allowed to talk about religion. It'll tell you.
I mean, Finesse sat here and told us that basically the internet's working off of negativity. So a lot of times when that shit come up, it's one of two things. It's either somebody with no life, no shit going on, just having a good time, living through somebody else's pain, or it's a fucking bot. So either way, you can't really take it that serious. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's just the shit that is keeping the whole engine running. So over here, I mean, we producing content, we driving the culture forward, we producing all the shit that people are talking about. So whether it be the blogs or negative comments or whoever, to me, this shit really don't fucking matter because at the end of the day, we pushing the shit out. Y'all gonna talk about it for a good week, then we gonna move on to something else, then we gonna push out something new. And I feel you gotta point out the fact that at the end of the day, we're just letting people speak their truth, give their narrative, and we always try to platform people in a positive way. That's why they come back. That's why they feel comfortable with what we got going on. But fuck them. They gonna look for the negative, and at the end of the day, most of that shit ain't even real. And anybody who's writing a negative comment, they have a life way worse than whatever they trying to explain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it's just, again, I just want, we constantly, Kato and I constantly get they're not asking the hard questions. They're being too nice. No, we ask them,
right?
Okay, and we allow people to answer them how they choose to answer them because we aren't them.
Facts.
It's not our job to say, well, no, fuck that. It's their truth, not ours. It's their truth, not ours. When we speak to people, it's their truth. That's how they view the world. That's the problem with people. People don't want other people to see the world in the way they see it. They want everybody like, yo, see how I see it.
Yeah.
Look at my world.
And how they look at that is extremely uninformed. But you ready for the next topic? Speaking of Bueface.
Yo, dancerproject.com. Go there right now. Sign up. I'm flying Henny. Shout out Henny. I'm flying Henny to all you had to do is put the dancerproject.com, not password.
I mean, now
they're logging in. You gotta get the password out of it. Yeah, because
there's no password on it.
You see it says /password.
It'll take them and prompt them to log in, but there's no login, so they sign up for the early access.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's all you do. You go sign up there. We got all the newsletters. That's where we're going to be emailing people. We are going to fly somebody else out because everybody got so fucking angry at me. So we're gonna fly one other person out there and do that. And I don't care what Myron Gaines' book says that women deserve less or whatever.
He wrote a That's not.
I don't necessarily disagree with everything that dude says,
That's
but I
the name of the
disagree
book?
with most of what that dude says.
The problem I have
don't
with all them dudes is it's not even so much what they saying.
Shout out to the Danza Project. Shout out to the Danza Project. I like their work over there. Great job. Dope interview. I love seeing Chrisean comfortable in her element, just kicking it. I love when she be tearing their asses up with receipts. So all the haters, when she bring the receipts. When she bring the receipts and get the reading and get the whooping ass. Yeah, I love that part too. Yeah, thank. God damn. Please hit the like button, pretty faces. I would greatly appreciate it. Shout out to the Danza Project once again. Dope interview. We loved it. And definitely glad Chrisean got a real one in her corner like you, my nigga. Wow. Shout out to Coach Calvin. Shout out to Coach Calvin also. Coach Calvin making sure she stay focused. Coach Calvin definitely making sure she stay focused. He traveling with her. He said, you going to keep training, baby girl. We got you. Coach Calvin said, you going to keep training, girl. We got you. Shout out to Coach Calvin.
Against like 30-year-old pro runners, athletes. What? Okay. Oops. I didn't just expose my number. Please call us. If any issues occur, please call us. Huh? I'm getting it removed. I got my next session. The reason why I ain't go to the last session, I got one session done. But the reason why I ain't go back is because I've been sparring. So like that's why I was scared to go back.
Chrisean saying the reason why she ain't go back and get the second session done for her tattoo removal is because she's sparring and getting punched, those leather gloves on your face where you just had a laser burning your skin and all of that. Like, no, we not doing that. I know your face be raw and sensitive after that laser for hours. I can imagine. You don't even want to touch that side of your face for like a week. Damn. So I can see why she like, nah, that fucking laser removal, that got to wait until after this fight. We ain't playing. We ain't doing all that. She said, we ain't doing that.
Because I just started sparring, but I'm gonna go back regardless. But it makes your eyes swollen. It's sensitive to a touch. You have to leave it alone for 6 weeks. Yeah. So I didn't know I had to get. I didn't have to see how I spar. Like if I'm gonna be touched too much, I ain't get touched like that. So not like that. But I can go get the session. Oh, you think I should wait after the fight? Yeah, that should take like 6 weeks. Yeah, you gotta go every 6 weeks. Yeah, that's what I didn't think about it till this boxing shit. I was on my way to the shit, I started thinking, and Coach was like, "You got sparred." But all I remember after last time I went, this whole side was sensitive, and then my eye was puffy. I've been around too many gang members. Happy birthday, baby girl. Looking good. Love, Dominic. Who's Dominic? Looking good, mama. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, everybody that keeps saying why it's not off my face. First of all, I take 12 sessions to get off your face. I did one. Then I just started sparring recently. And it takes 6 weeks for it not to be sensitive to touch. Huh? No, that's okay. They was asking anyway. Okay. Hey man, you ready to take that jacket off? Let me taste. Can I get a kiss? You love your mommy?
He gave mommy kiss.
I love you too. You want to get down, huh? Come on. Let's go walk.
He gave mommy
We're going to walk in the park.
Right. Oh. Big Chrisean and the little one. Big Chrisean and the little one. Please hit the like button, ladies. Please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Please hit the like button.
Girl, pro runners, athletes.
Please hit the like button.
Real Schmeal. I deliver Amazon. These is real packages. This is the second time I've been in the house. Look.
Damn.
Nothing is out of these. All these packages is full. Whatever we deliver, they in the package. It say to the front door. I can't get to the front door. I don't know if somebody covering up some murder or something. But look, all of them is everything we deliver. Look, it's still in the box. What the fuck is going on, man? If I come back here and it's like this again, I'm gonna start to wonder: is it something going on? Like, is somebody covering a murder up? Is somebody really living in this place? All packages. I can't even make it. I'm gonna take it to the steps like I did before, close, and leave it at that, man. But this is a scary spot that you need your weapon in when you deliver. So, real.
Wow. Look at all those Amazon packages. People keep ordering, but nobody's coming outside to pick up the packages. That don't make sense. What in the hell? That's wild. Yeah, that's wild right there.
Schmeal. I deliver Amazon. These is real packages. This is the second time I've been in the house. Look. Nothing is out of these. All these packages is full. Whatever we deliver, they in the package. It say to the front door. I can't get to the front door. I don't know if somebody covering up some murder or something. But look, all of them is everything we deliver. Look, it's still in the box. What the fuck is going on, man? If I come back here and it's like this again, I'm gonna start to wonder: is it something going on? Like, is somebody covering a murder up? Is somebody really living in this place? All packages. I can't even make it. I'm gonna take it to the steps like I did before, close, and leave it at that, man. But this is.
That's wild. That's wild. Karlissa love letter to Papoose. This ain't Clarissa Shields about to sing. Don't do that. Lord have mercy on me this morning. Lord have mercy on me. Karlissa singing a love letter to Papoose titled Faithful. Rissa the GOAT.
Some women never had a faithful man, so they don't understand. I do.
Wait. I can't. Look, what, you trying to channel Patti LaBelle or something? What the fuck is this? Gladys Knight and the Pips? What in the hell? I know someone has never experienced a faithful man. Well, I do. I can't get with this girl. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the wig. Oh no. Clarissa. Earth to Clarissa. Is you okay? Girl, stick to boxing, please. Stick to boxing. You're great at it. You're great in the ring. God damn. You a superstar in the ring. Why do you want to destroy all of what you worked so hard for with this internet shit? Come on, man. Come on, this shit got to stop. Got to stop. Shit. She done took her ass in that goddamn studio, started channeling Etta James and shit. Girl, Etta James, Patti LaBelle, goddamn, Aretha Franklin, goddammit, Gladys Knight, they don't want nothing to do with your ass. You ain't even hit them with no updated R&B. You ain't even try to swag it out. Goddamn women jumping on a goddamn song sounding like this, all in the goddamn intro. Them goddamn women is goddamn grandmamas somewhere with their grandbabies in the kitchen baking cakes and shit, frying chicken and all that. They goddamn grandmamas. They growing old gracefully with some goddamn class and goddamn dignity. That's what the hell them black women doing. Yo, young ass come jumping all on the goddamn track, sounding like them. Them goddamn women ain't trying to hear this shit. They don't work their whole goddamn life for their career and goddamn legacy, and here you come. You want to imitate some shit. You want to imitate some shit for papoose raggedy ass. We ain't doing this. God damn, what in the Tina Turner? What in the Tina Turner? Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. God damn. What in the hell? God damn, Edame. God damn, Edame. Sing the song how I said sing the song, Edame. God damn. This shit got to stop. It got to stop. This shit's starting to look dangerous. Papoose ass need to run. This shit, nigga, man. Listen, my nigga. You gonna try to walk away and you gonna fuck around and get yourself hurt. Just tell her you be back. You about to run down to Walmart and leave that shit in the house. You can replace all your material shit, Papoose. I'm telling you, the longer you stick around, the worse that goddamn breakup gonna be. Karlissa Shields is gonna knock your ass out in the middle of that motherfucking kitchen. You better stop motherfucking playing, Papoose. God damn. She gonna knock Pat clean the fuck out. Then she gonna go live and talk shit. You heard? She gonna be apologizing to Remy. Remy, you was right. I should have believed another black woman because he ain't shit. He was just freeloading. He was just trying to get my money. I'm just a young, black, pretty woman, and boxing is all I know. Remy, you was so right, sister. I love you. I should have listened to you before. That's why I had to knock him out in the middle of my kitchen. And I'll always love you. Oh my God. Rest in peace to Whitney Houston. But all of the real singers, our legends, the ancestors that used to hit them high notes from the soul, y'all need to goddamn rolls, goddamn it, and just slap the shit out of her ass for this dumb shit. God damn. Don't make no goddamn sense. Just slap shit out of her ass. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Just that's all you gotta do. Just girl, slap her ass. Don't make no goddamn sense. Everybody need to slap her. Patti LaBelle, Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, goddamn, Gladys Knight, goddamn, Mary J, goddamn, Anne Marie, goddamn. The whole goddamn TLC, SWV, Escape, they all just need to slap your ass. What in the hell Karlissa thought she was doing here? This don't make no goddamn sense, girl.
A faithful love, a love so strong. Never have to question your love for me. Your love so strong.
Okay, Mary. I'm sorry. Mary, what you gonna do about this shit, Mary? Mary, I'm gonna need Mary J. Blige to come to the front. Mary, because she playing with your craft, Mary. Mary, she playing with everything you are so passionate about. Mary J. Blige, I would like you to come to the front of the congregation and tell me how you gonna whoop her ass for even playing in your face like this, Mary. Mary, this your shit. Mary, this your shit, Mary. God damn. Nah.
I can read your thoughts, feel your hands on me. You finish my fantasy.
This nigga Pat spent the corner looking like the Princess Samunda. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're the man that I've been missing always. So I wrote this song for you.
So I wrote this song for you. God damn. SWV. I'm just trying to figure out SWV. She trying to take y'all swag. She trying to steal y'all shit and remix it for some goddamn raggedy ass papoose. Got to stop. Got to stop. Got to stop. These young people on the internet just doing anything. They doing any goddamn thing. Oh, this goddamn money this girl got, she want to do this shit. God damn. Tyron, stop. She sounds good. Whether it sound good or not, I don't want to hear it from her masculine, manly ass. Not this shit. I don't want nothing sensual, sexual, romantic, soft, nothing coming from her manly, hard body ass. No. 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 Maybe it's the right song, wrong singer. No. It ain't the message, it's the fucking messenger. She's the problem. The fuck? Oh my God. I guess so. Weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You ain't gonna be lifting all the weights in the gym. You flipping over cars and shit, punching on bitches in the ring, and then you want to come home and be all sexy to me. No, the fuck you not. No, the fuck you not. No. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. All day you was running around on some Incredible Hulk shit. And you expect me to be romantic and treat you soft at the end of the day. If you don't get your hard body, Rubbermaid ass the fuck away from me. Well, I ain't got time for all that shit. Fuck out of here. God damn. She don't got it. She healthy. She a good fighter. Clarissa's not an attractive woman to me. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. She's uglier than a motherfucker to me. Would I fuck her? Yes. That have nothing to do with her goddamn looks. She's ugly to me. Chrisean been making the sport of boxing look sexier than a motherfucker ever since she started training to whoop a bitch ass. Fuck out of here. Every time I see Karlissa ass lifting weights and shit and boxing and shit, god damn, it's just like, no. Bitch, you built like a nigga in a prison yard. Like, no. Chrisean make that shit look cute. Fuck out of here. Karlissa got a strong ass jawline. She look like a fucking boy. Fuck out of here. Nobody want to hear this shit. Not coming from her. I don't want to hear no sexy shit from an ugly motherfucker. God damn it. Don't be trying to talk to me all sweet and soft and sexy and all that, and your ass built like a juvenile delinquent. Get your ass out of here. God damn. Karlissa got to be stopped.
When I say we gotta love ourselves more, fellas, this is exactly what I mean. Few discretion's advised.
See my man.
Tell me how you be cheating on me.
Don't be cheating. I'm not a cheater.
You cheat on me with the nigga that be at the corner store all the time.
The corner stores.
Yeah.
You cheat with the nigga that be at the corner store all the time? Wait, what? How did we get here? You cheat with the nigga down at the corner store all the time?
Crazy.
Yeah.
The corner store.
Yeah. And then an NFL player, and then the nigga that's in the back play basketball.
And then the NFL player, and then the nigga that play basketball. Damn. Well, why you laying on her lap?
Basketball, he ain't make the NBA, he overseas in the D-League.
Why you bringing up old shit?
She ain't even denying all of these dicks he said she had. She ain't even denying the dicks. She said, why you bringing up old shit? She not even say, babe, don't be lying on me like that in public. Like, she said, why you bringing up old shit? Damn. This nigga just accused her of jumping on 8 different dicks and the conversation just started. And all she worried about is why he bringing up the old shit. Mm-mm-mm. 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 I might not never. I might not never. That's one thing I'm not gonna worry about in a relationship is another nigga. I ain't even letting it get that far. Fuck out of here. I'm out of here. I don't need a conversation. Don't want a conversation. Ain't looking for closure, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You bitch, you cheat on me, it's over. Your loss, not mine. Bye. I don't want to hear nothing about another nigga. Not an old nigga, not a new nigga, no nothing about a nigga. The first time we ever have to have a conversation about another man, it's over. I ain't arguing about another nigga. I ain't talking about another nigga. I don't want to hear about another nigga. Or it's over. Fuck out of here.
He just texted me today. He said, "Good morning, beautiful."
Yeah. He just listed like 3 or 4 different men that she cheated on him with. How are you laying comfortably on that woman? Like,
what? Hey, yo, that's exactly what I said when I saw it. How are you laying comfortably on this woman publicly, live on Instagram and shit? Like, how? I'm too much of a man for that shit. I got too much pride for that. The moment I have to think about or the thought of you giving my pussy away, it's over. That means you moving wrong. I don't need confirmation. I don't need evidence, bitch. If it crossed my mind that you may be dealing with another nigga, I'm gone. Obviously, you ain't living right. And I don't need to have a conversation with you about that shit. I'm gone. The fuck is wrong with him?
you having a wonderful evening with her on the beach, out in the sand, wind blowing in your hair, she caressing you, and you know she getting her back blown out by 4 different niggas, and one of them be at the corner store. That's the worst. Jesus Christ. But explain yourself. I just want to know, how could you be with a woman like this?
A lot of dudes like competition, but that's not competition. That's not competition. When a man is in a committed relationship, taking care of a woman wants and needs, paying fucking bills, loving on this woman, putting up with her bullshit full time, only for another nigga to just get the pussy for free? Why in the fuck am I getting up out of my bed, busting my ass 5-6 days a week to take care of a bitch that's just giving the pussy away? That's not competition. Nigga, you lost. You busting your ass day in and day out to motherfucking take care of a bitch full time for the rest of your life, and she giving the pussy away freely. That's not a competition. You lost in life, nigga, if you putting up with that shit. You lost in life. You a tender dick, simp ass bitch nigga. A pushover ass nigga. And that's a hoe ass bitch. A ungrateful, unloyal, hoe ass bitch. That's what that is. That's not a competition. Nigga, you failed in life.
I wonder how can I get so much hate supporting a black woman, and baby, for God's sake, I tell Sean to keep going, cause haters fake outrage just keep showing. Who supporters, who haters, I don't care. I'm only here for the paper. No conversations with my pretty faces. Feeling elated was greatest, yeah. Wake up, go live before work. Recap the night before, it shouldn't hurt. But the haters hurt, it hurt people, hurt people. So I got trolls in the chat, I'm feeling attacked. The feeling is black, I expect it so. They can never knock me off my pivot though. For my good deeds, I lost 2 channels. They be like, Tyron, I can't stand you. And I be like, you could've stayed in the bushes. My everything is my why. You can watch or keep it pushing.
Tyron, 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 Tyron.